The last days, the end times, the drums of a world war are pounding this April 30th, 2014. Here's the headline, and I'll provide you with the link to this article below, right above the comment section. Forgive me ahead of time if I have difficulty pronouncing some of these names. Ukraine on full combat alert against possible Russia invasion. Pro-Russian separatists seize control of state buildings in the town of Horlikov, tightening their grip on swaths of Ukraine's east almost unopposed by police. Again, I'll provide you with the article below. Ukraine's military is on full combat alert against a possible invasion by Russian troops massed on the border. Acting President Alexander Turchinov said in a ministerial meeting in Kyiv on Wednesday. Our armed forces are on full combat alert, he said. The threat of Russia starting a war against mainland Ukraine is real. Pro-Russian gunmen have seized more administrative buildings in eastern Ukraine, further raising tensions in Ukraine's Russian learning regions shaken by separatist unrest. Insurgents wielding automatic weapons took control and hoisted a separatist flag on top of the city council building on Wednesday morning in the city of Horlikov in the very difficult to pronounce Donetsk region, which borders Russia. They also took control of a police station in the city, adding to another police building, which they had controlled for several weeks. A small group of men were seen standing guard outside the building and checking the documents of those entering. One of the men said that foreign reporters will not be allowed in and threatened to arrest those who do not obey orders. Similar guards were also seen outside the police station in the city. The insurgents now control buildings in about a dozen cities in eastern Ukraine, including, very difficult to pronounce, Lugansk, demanding border regional rights as well as greater ties or outright annexation by Russia. The militiamen are holding some activists and journalists hostage, including a group of observers from a European security organization. Eastern Ukraine, which has a large Russian-speaking population, was the heartland of support for Viktor Yanukovych, the ousted president who fled to Russia in February. The government then replaced him in Kyiv and has resisted the insurgents' demands, fearing that they could lead to a breakup of the country or mean that more regions could join Russia, as Crimea did. Kyiv and Western governments accuse Moscow of orchestrating the protests in eastern Ukraine. The United States and the European Union rolled out a fresh set of economic sanctions against Russia this week, but Moscow has remained unbowed, denying its role in the unrest and saying the actions were Kyiv's fault. Sanctions against Russia provoking the big dog possibly into what could very well be a third world war. This comes from the Telegraph. And again, I apologize if I did not pronounce some of the names correctly. Leave me comments, everyone. Heads up.